As we know, the National Education Policy 2020 will be implementing from the academic year 2022-23 in the Maharashtra. It will increase the focus on the skill.
Hi everyone. Today we have with us Dr. Suresh Mallappa Kumbhar, who is a professor at Postgraduate Department of Zoology, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Palus Shikshan Prasarak Mandal. He has completed his BSc, MSc, MPhil and PhD degrees in zoology at Karnatak University, Dharwad, Karnataka. Mr. Kumbhar has published more than 35 research articles in high impact factor, indexed and peer-reviewed journals. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Kumbhar, and I really look forward to our conversation.
Thank you.
All right, sir. So to start with, I would like to ask that can you walk us through the journey of the establishment of Palus Shikshan Prasarak Mandal?
On the behalf of Palus Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Palus, I would like to share the brief information of the institute with you. The main motto of the trust is Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, lead me from darkness to light. Palus is Taluka place in Sangli district, mostly mentioned as a rural and backward area where the agriculture and horticulture are the earning sources of the society. In such an underdeveloped locality, the institute was established by former president late Sri Shankarrao K. Patil Kaka along with few youngsters in 1958, keeping the aim of the upbringing the downtrodden and deprived community into the mainstream of education. With the blessing of Sri Samarth Dondiraj Maharaj, classical singer Honorable Pandit Vishnu Digambar Paluskar, and industry magnate Honorable Sri Lakshmanrao Kirloskar, the institute flourishing into a giant tree. Initially, it was started as Vikas Mandir Palus in 1958. It was shifted on its own land and named as Lakshmanrao Kirloskar Vidya Mandir in 1975. Currently, trust is run under the guidance of Sri Ramchandra Shankarrao Patil, Honorable President Palus Shikshan Prasarak Mandal Palus. Now it has been running 5 institutes, Bala Vikas and Bala Sanskar Mandir, nursery to 4th standard, Lakshmanrao Kirloskar Vidya Mandir 5th to 10th standard, Lakshmanrao Kirloskar Junior College 11th and 12th standard, Arts, Commerce and Science College Palus, graduation to post-graduation, English medium school nursery to 10th standard. The trust tries to make the poor students available with the good opportunity of education to build their career in different disciplines. The highly qualified faculty with the sincerity in the delivery of teaching learning experiences has earned the institution a well repute in the locality. Present year student strength in the trust is about 5,246 and teaching and non-teaching staff is more than 227. In senior section, graduate, postgraduate, professional courses are provided in different disciplines. Recently, Arts, Commerce and Science College has accredited with B plus grade, CGPA 2.67 by NAC. And Palus Shikshan Prasarak Mandal has been certified with ISO 90012-2015 by Optimum certification. The trust has 25-acre owned land in which facilitated classrooms, science laboratories with essential scientific equipment, a separate sports building, indoor stadium, library, workshops, 2 girls hostel, etc. Entire area of institute is under CCTV surveillance. Over the last 60 years, trust have been impacted the lives of more than 4,25,000 students and helps them to achieve their dreams. Many of the students earn the merit scholarship from the university and other state agencies. Every year, the students of the institute hold the merits in academics, cultural events, and sports. The success of the trust can be realized in the prestigious and decorated careers of alma mater.
So to move forward, now I would like to ask that what was the key problem that you intended to solve and how far have you come towards realizing that goal?
Okay, well, madam, the institute is existing infrastructure along with the sufficient cost-effective educational facilities. The institute has tried well to raise the funds from different government and non-government agencies. With the funds of UGC and other national bodies, we have erected the essential infrastructure, which is inadequate for the present student strength. The available infrastructure is optimally used to bring forth the talents and remain untapped in kids and children who don't have enough financial assistance to have the basic education. The ramps, lift and wheelchair is made available to the differently able students. Palus is located in the rural area. Most of the students comes to the education to the institute have much hidden talents in the various activities like sports and athletics. Therefore, the development of playground with 400-meter running track is more essential to make overall development of their physical and mental health, as well as they can reach to the high level in the sports. And medical related courses are not available in surrounding areas of Palus. Due to that, most of the rural area students are suffering from the medical related educations. The trust is interested to open medical related courses like pharmacy, DMLT and BSc nursing in the Palus vicinity, which will beneficial to rural background area student, and they will become a self-employable. Most of the girl students come from the farmer and worker family to our educational institutes. They will not get the proper medical facilities due to the weak economic condition, lack of awareness, and sometimes they are suffering from malnutrition, anemic situation, and hygienic problems. The trust is waiting for sufficient funds to open the medical related courses.
Okay, so thank you for sharing that with us. And I think the trust is doing some wonderful work that you are taking care of different segments of education.
Okay,
And now
madam.
you're also planning to open the medical
Yes, madam.
domain as well. So yeah, that's really great.
Okay.
Forward now, I would like to ask the next question. That
Yes.
what are some of the instances that reaffirm your belief in the work that the organization is doing currently?
Trust has been doing effortless social service since last 60 years. The students of the institutes have achieved the glittering success in the competitive examination conducted by state and union bodies. Most of them have achieved significant position in the government administration. Besides, most of the students are working as a doctor, engineers, police, teachers, politicians, industrialists, sports persons, banking sector, agriculture, and other self-employment channels. The Alumni Association of the college also started helping the trust in their social works. Our NSS, NCC, and Alumni Association helped in the period of the flood and COVID-19 situation was the most satisfying achievement of the trust. The trust has helped the vicinity to develop itself in the area of education, social, as well as administrative services, industry, and business, which can be realized in its economic prosperity, religious tolerance, and cultural development. These are some of the reaffirms of the belief, madam.
Right. And it's really good to hear the kind of work that trust has undertaken, be it business, service, social work, etc. So it's really good to hear that. And now moving forward, I would like to ask that what has been your approach around partnerships to strengthen the work that you are doing?
Okay. Present day education system increasingly responding to the new societal, economic, and digital needs. Schools are on the front line of change. In order to respond to the changes, system across the world are increasingly focusing on building capacity for their school and teachers. The networks play the key role in the development of other coherent instructive approaches, supportive materials, professional sharing, learning, leadership, curriculum reforms, and extension. Keeping all these points in mind, the trust has been always hands in hands with other educational institutions, NGOs, stakeholders, parents, industrialists, agriculturists, and educationalists to strengthen the quality of students and faculty in education and leadership. For instance, Trust has collaborated with Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute for coaching our 11th and 12th standard students to prepare for JEE and NEET examination. And again, collaboration with the NGO, Trust has been constructed the children park in the campus, which is helping for the society. Trust has made many MOUs with other institutes for sharing educational resources and exchange programs for both students and faculties.
Wow, that's really good to hear, because it's important that we collaborate and build partnerships to create a more robust ecosystem of education around us. Yes. So thank you for that. And now I would like to ask the next question, that during COVID or any other occurrence or yearly event, how do you align your communication and efforts to serve the students you work with?
It is my pride to say what we have contributed in the society in that pandemic situation. Palus is situated on the bank of Krishna River. Every year, the surrounding area experiences the flood situation, which causes the huge loss of agriculture, property, and public disturbance. For instance, in the year 2019, in the third week of August, it was heavy rainfall and affected on the whole adjoining locations. Some villages were submerged in water and people were shifted to the safe place. Government had called the NDRF team and special paramedical team for rescue. During this time, the trust had actively participated in various social welfare activities along with our NSS, NCC, and alumni. Trust Sports Complex was used as a help center for the flood-affected people of Santagaon, Amnapur, Dudondi, Pundi, and Mohitemala. Accommodation and hospitalization of 80 NDRF soldiers and paramedical team was taken care by the trust. The staff of the institute worked with the government and non-government organization for surveying affected location and distribution of drinking water jars and food packets to Dudondi and Savanpur villages. The trust has handed over the check of 10,000 rupees to the Chief Minister Relief Funds. And again, that teaching and administrative staff was involved in distribution of essential goods kits provided by KB Foundation, Fulton during in flood affected conditions. During the COVID-19 pandemic situation, the trust has opened the first quarantine center in the ladies hostel phase number 1 and established the COVID-19 hospital at ladies hostel, the phase 2, which was helped to a lot of the people in our areas. In COVID-19 awareness program was organized in surrounding villages through our staff members, NSS, NCC, and alumni by following COVID-19 norms. Trust has donated 51,000 rupees for the group marriage organized by Charity Commissioner of Sangli, regular tea plantation to balance ecosystem as an undertaken to the campus. Blood donation camp was yearly organized on the occasion of birthday of Honorable Sri S.K. Patil Kaka.
Yes, I think COVID-19 was the time when everybody came together to help each other and provide whatever we have in whatever capacity. And the trust has also done some wonderful work in lending those helping hand towards the community and the other members of the society. So thank you for sharing that with us. And now I would like to ask the last question, that how do you intend to carry forward this groundbreaking work and amplify it further in the coming years?
As we know, the National Education Policy 2020 will be implementing from the academic year 2022-23 in the Maharashtra. It will increase the focus on the skill improvement and the competency development of the students. The trust intends to extend its service to the downtrodden communities of the vicinity by providing them the quality education. To provide this facility to upcoming students' strength, the currently trust has to create the digital classrooms, laboratories, safe drinking water, maintain medical care, and create hygienic environment in the campus, high quality playground, providing the ample study material and resources. Therefore, the trust is waiting for your generous financial assistance to accomplish the above said things. At the institute is situated in the area of the sugarcane industry, which requires the huge migration of workers from other drought-prone areas of Maharashtra. It is intended to open a seasonal educational facility center for such migrated children. The increase in the facilities for the differently able student is required, which will not only strengthen them, but it will also help them to earn the bread and butter. The career-oriented courses and skill-based courses will be conducted to increase the employability of the students. Hoping of your generous contribution and kind assistance, the existence goals of Palus Shikshan Prasarak Mandal's Palus can be easily attainable. And any amount of monetary assistance or donation of assets, equipments is welcome. The trust will be highly honored and obliged for the support you have offered. The trust is really to emboss the name on the proposed infrastructure to the completed with your graceful funds. The benefits of these projects will be received by students, teachers, and villagers over at least next 10 years. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that with us, sir. And that brings our interview to a close. And I would like to thank you for taking your time out and sharing your thoughts, the entire journey of the trust, and some of the work that the trust is doing. And I feel it's really wonderful to hear about that. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Prisha.